Unibet, det enda spelbolag som tar min sport på allvar.
Philip, for those fans that don't know you so very much, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from and what your background is in mixed martial arts?
My name's Philip De Fries. I'm a heavyweight fighting in the UFC. I'm fighting Matt Mitrione in Sweden on the 6th. I'm originally from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, but now I've branched out in a lot of boxing and wrestling, so I'm a more rounded fighter now. And like I said, I'm fighting in Sweden on the main card next week.
So, how is your training been this last couple of weeks?
Oh, it's been great. It's been very high intensity. I mean, my body's been pushed to the limit. I've been doing a lot of rounds with Phil Davis, a lot of rounds with Joey Beltran, a lot of shark tanks and pad work. So it's been an intense camp. You know, I've done it perfect this time, perfect amount of time in camp. I'm just getting sick of it now. You know, so a few more days hard sparring, then off to Sweden. I'll train in Sweden with Alex and Andreas for a little bit. Then it'll be fight week.
And what do you think about your opponent, Matt Mitrione? What do you think about him as a fighter and as a person?
As a fighter, I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. Yeah. Good, strong guy. I mean, he hasn't been fighting that long, you know. So, but he's an orthodox and he's explosive and he's fit. So and he can hit hard, you know. When and he's an orthodox. He's a southpaw as well. So he's an unorthodox fight. It's a hard fight for anyone, you know. But I'm very confident that I can win. I didn't really watch the TUF for them in. I mean, a lot of people say he's a character, you know, but I've never met him, you know, so I'll just treat him as a nice guy that I know otherwise.
Yeah. What weaknesses do you see in his game that you want to explore?
Well, he moves a lot, you know, and he's sharp and explosive, and once you let him find his rhythm, I mean, like anyone, if you let him find his rhythm, he's very good, you know, but you just got to stall him and interrupt his rhythm, you know, and once you have him on the back foot, you know, it's your fight.
Mm. What do you think about fighting in Sweden? Is this the first time you will come to Sweden?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been. I mean, I want to travel as much as possible. Yeah. And I've heard from Alex and Andreas and all the Swedish guys who come to Alliance that it's beautiful, you know, especially Stockholm. Yeah. So I'm going to be there over a week, so I'm very much looking forward to it, you know. But I have heard it's colder than England, which I'm not looking forward to. Yeah. But I'll get wrapped up warm, you know, so it'll be nice.
And it's actually colder than ever this time of the year.
Is it snowing?
Yeah, it's not snowing, but it's snow on the ground. But it's cold. It's maybe like I mean, -7 or 5 or.
It'll be a change from San Diego.
Yeah, of course. And you train with when Alex is in the States at Alliance in San Diego. Do you have any other Swedish contacts?
Well, it's just Alex and Andreas who I've mainly trained with.
Yeah.
They've brought a few other guys over who's good. A lot of the Swedish guys are good, so I've trained with a lot of them. So it's a lot of the guys from Stockholm shoot. What's it?
Yeah.
I forget what it's called now. The new gym. A lot of guys from the new gym.
All Stars, the new gym. Yeah.
Oh yeah, All Stars. Yeah. So when I get there, it'll be nice to take a look at that gym as well.
Yeah. And when will you arrive to Stockholm?
Me and Ross leave on Friday, so we'll get there late on Friday, early Saturday morning, and we'll train straight away, you know, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And do you live in the States now, or do you all just go there for longer training camps?
I mean, I love England. I spend my majority of time in England, but I spend my time in camp here, so I usually come out about 7 or 8 weeks before, you know. And I like San Diego, but home's home, you know, I always miss home.
Yeah, a little bit like Alex does it.
Yeah, Alex likes loves Sweden, doesn't he? So he just spends time in camp. Yeah. And in a way, it's better, you know, because the intensity that you train here is so high, you know. I think if you trained it all year, you would just break down, you know. So it's good.
Because Alex, the last couple of fights, he have his training camp in the States the last 4 weeks or so. Do you think it's many have questioned his decision to have the whole training camp in Sweden? Do you think it will affect him?
I mean, it depends on the sort of fighter he's fighting. I don't think Musashi is going to try and take Alex down, you know. I think there's going to be a stand-up fight, and Alex has got some top-notch stand-up training partners. If he was fighting a wrestler,
yeah,
I mean, it would affect him more, you know, if he can get out here and train with me and Phil and a lot of the wrestling guys, you know. I mean, the training's great here, but I know he's got a great camp in Sweden as well. So for this fight, I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's still going to have a great fight. And I still think he's going to win, you know, definitely.
Yeah. And we go back to your own fight. What advantages do you think you have against Matt? Okay, you're a good grappler. He's some kind of a stand-up fighter. But what do you need to do to have the W?
I mean, like I said, I've got to make it the fight at my rhythm. You know, Matt is powerful, and he's an orthodox, and he's fast. You know, but he isn't a tidy striker.
Yeah.
I fought a lot of better strikers. You know, so I'm not afraid to mix it up with him. But like I said, it's all about once Matt finds his rhythm, he's very, very good. But like I said, once you let anybody get comfortable, they become very good. So you're just going to press forward, stifle him, and just impose your game plan on him.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm planning to do, and I'm planning to get the win. I'm planning to get a finish.
You have fought 4 times for the UFC, two wins and 2 losses, and Matt is coming off 2 losses. Do you think this is some kind of a final match between you that the loser get cut or something? Do you have thoughts on it, or how do you think about your situation in the UFC?
I mean, you're always fighting for your job. I mean, you've got to go out there and you've got to throw down. And you got to perform, you know. I mean, whatever happens, happens. But I'm planning to win this fight, and I'm planning it to be an exciting fight, you know. So we'll see.
Yeah. And last time you fought against Todd Duffy, what went wrong in that match? Because you started off really well, and then Todd won. But what went wrong in that fight?
I feel in that fight I could have started a lot faster, you know. Yeah. I was kind of saving. I was trying to get Todd tired and saving, you know, for the second round. But I mean, like about a 50%, even higher percentage of heavyweight fights to finish in the first round. I should have started a lot faster, which I'm fit enough to do. I could have started at a much higher pace, but for whatever reason I didn't, you know. So just gonna have to put it on people in the first round a bit more.
Yeah, and how do you predict the fight against Matt?
I feel like I'll get a stoppage in the first or the second. You know, I'm gonna push the pace a lot more than what I normally do, and it's gonna be a good matchup.
Do you think you will finish the fight on the ground or standing?
I think I'll probably finish on the ground. You know, but I mean, I'm willing to fight wherever. You know, whatever. I'll be happy with any finish.
Yeah. And how do you think about fighting on the main card? I think you have fought in the main card before, but were you sure that you was going to fight on the main card, or?
Yeah, it'll be great fight. I think this is the highest up. I fought in the main card before, but this is the highest up the card I've ever fought, so it'll be great. You know, I think I'm third. Like there's the main event. What's Alex? Then there's the co-main. What's Ross? And there's me directly below that. So it'll be great. You know, it'll be good exposure. It'll be great to get out there and fight in Stockholm in front of all the Swedish fans who I know love the sport.
Will you go home to England after the fight, or will you go to the States again?
I'm going home to England for a little bit. Then me and my girlfriend are going on holiday with Ross and his girlfriend. So it'll be nice. Okay,
and what do you expect in Sweden? Will you go on some kind of a guiding or something, or tourism or something?
Well, we arrive on Friday, so we'll be there like 8 days. Yeah. So we'll see whatever's in Stockholm. You know, I mean, we'll not be doing anything too hard, because we'll still be training, not be exerting ourselves. But I want to see a lot of Stockholm, see what the city has to offer. So I'm quite looking forward to it.
Will you join Alex in his camp, in his club in All Stars, and prepare there the last days?
We'll do probably 3 or 4 days training there. Maybe do some pad work with Andreas. Yeah. Some sort of spar. I don't think we'll be full spar with Alex. It's a bit close, you know. Nobody wants to get cut of anything. But I'm sure we'll do some grappling or something, or some technical work. So it'll be great to get out there and train with Alex again.
And because Alex trainer. Andreas is a big name here in Sweden amongst us MMA guys. But how would you rank him as a coach, as a striking coach internationally?
Well, he's one of the best. I've only worked with him once, as a pad man, and he's a fantastic pad man. I mean, he reads what you're good at, and I've seen him work with Ross and Alex, and Alex is a striker and is testament to how good a coach Andreas is.
Yeah.
So he's definitely one of the best pad men that I've ever worked with.